last name yet. It's too hard. He can tell you. His first name is Siaka. He's amazing. And he'll tell you how to say his last name.
Massaquoi, he got it. What's up, everybody? What's going on, Beverly Hills? Look at us. We're here again. A lot of them. Look at the faces. It's like a big reunion. There you go. We're back. We hadn't given up. We hadn't given up. We hadn't stopped just because they took the masks off people. Just because they said, hey, you can go back outside. Hey, you can open up your restaurant. We didn't stop because we know what's going on. We know they're trying to get us to fall asleep so they can continue to do what they did pre-2020 when we were asleep. But movements like Walk Away tells them, we're not asleep anymore, are we? I said, we're not asleep anymore, are we? That's right. And we have so many amazing people, just like Brandon, decided to stand up and do something about it. We started the rallies over in Beverly Hills back in June. Yeah. There was maybe 100 of us, about 150, and we proudly, and a little bit scared, because I know I was, just like some others. We walked down Rodeo Drive, walked back up. I was even called a coon by another black lady for just standing there with an American flag. But no, it's okay. It's okay, because we know what that mind virus is about. And it didn't stop us from continuing to walk away from them. It didn't sit there and put us in some kind of guilt trip so we stay. We continued to walk away. And that was, like was mentioned earlier, takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts to stand in the face of this fear, in name calling, in being canceled, and being kicked out of what you want to do for your life, being turned away by friends and family. But we know there was something bigger there, just not the niceties of life. We've had the niceties of life. Everyone, homeless people have cell phones now. We sit there and we binge watch Netflix left and right. We've had the niceties of life, and look what it's led to us. Look what it's led us, guys. But it's time as Americans, and this is what the beautiful thing about it that was mentioned earlier. We still have our laws. We still have a little bit of capital. I know they're trying to break it down. And we still have our guns. We all see what happened over in Australia. We're all seeing what they've done in Canada and in many places here. We never, ever give up the right to protect yourself and your guns and whatever you feel right for you and your family. Never, ever. But as we walked away from their craziness, we also have to remind ourselves what we're walking to. We're walking to freedom. We're walking to family. Liberty. Many of us are walking back to faith, where this country was established on. Many of us are walking to finally finding out who we are. And the bravery that lives in every single American sitting here, out there, and across this country. A bravery of America that you become a part of from the minute you're born here, the minute you become a citizen. You are a part of this story. The good and especially the bad. You have all of it. But that good takes you to the next level. We're the only country to end slavery in our blood. You're a part of that story. No one else is. The only country that 3% of the population beat the largest empire in the world at the time. You're a part of that story. The only country, one of the only countries, America, in this time frame, our generation elected a black president twice. But they keep telling us we're the most racist country. We're the most racist country. I want everybody to turn around and look at each other real quick. Look at all these different people, different faces, different background. This is America. This is America. You never let anyone else tell you otherwise. You never let that. You stand boldly in your faith. You stand boldly in the dream and the truth that is this country. You never back down ever again. Parents, I want to say something to you parents, because you guys had the hardest fight, I believe, of all. And that is to be parents. And being parents means sometimes you may have to do the hard thing and pull your kids out of school. You may have to do the hard thing and go stand in front of that school board and tell them exactly who they are. You may even have to do the hard thing and run for a school board yourself. Because they've shown us they don't care. They don't care. So if they don't care, and it's open for anyone to get involved, and we aren't,
That's on us. Evil is going to do what evil is going to do. It's going to do what it's going to do. They play in fear. But I challenge each and every one of you in these midterms right now. This is our chance. It's either the or the ballot. Let's keep it in that ballot, everyone. You talk to your neighbors. You talk to anyone. Make sure they're registered. If you have time, you make phone calls for somebody. You donate your money or your time. This is no time to say next election. This is no time to say another time. This is no time to say someone else is going to do it. There is no Superman. You be the hero in your own story, starting right now. And part of doing that, and we are creators. We were created in the image of God, and we're supposed to be here, be fruitful, and multiply. And and just going out and deciding to run for office is one thing. We're also creating culture. People like Daniela Bloom doing free arts. Myself, we're doing Hollywood for Freedom tonight. If you guys are able to, you come over to Pineapple Hill. Anybody remember Pineapple Hill? Remember what happened to her? They told her to shut down, and she walked in her parking lot, and they saw This Is Us was filming right next door. All the money she took to build their outside requirements, their extortion, she did what they asked, and they didn't care anyway. But she's out there and been fighting the good fight. So we've been supporting, she's been supporting us. If you have time, come by tonight, 7 o'clock, Pineapple Hill. What the Fact is doing a sketch comedy show because we need some laughter. We need to make America laugh again and make America cool again. And that's part of the job that we're doing here in Hollywood with Hollywood for Freedom and Free Arts. So remember, guys, as I leave the stage, never forget the power is in the people here. But you have to do your job. This is just a small part of it. Make your phone calls, connect with others, go through and pass out your voter guides. Okay, I am also running for State Assembly 43. So if you want to, follow me at Siaka4assembly.com. I love you all. Beverly Hills, it is so good to see you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
I see the taco. What's the best thing to order over here?
Okay, the first thing is, I don't know if you're familiar with the bulgogi taco.
Yes.
But I actually use the prime rib meat.
Whoa.
And then marinate with bulgogi sauce, the Korean famous for. And the combination really works. And I think it's something that you never tasted before. That's like our #1 sell. And also, everybody knows about tripas, but I marinate it in Korean style.
Beautiful.
And also pastor, that the Latin Americans are famous for, I marinate in Korean style also. So it's the same. I kept the original of the Latin flavors, but the meat itself, it is Korean. So it's like a really good fusion that worked out together.
It's very SoCal.
Yeah, it is. And I believe there's some other Korean places, but they were saying it didn't feel right. But when I open up the street vending, I'm getting a really good review. So I think I did the right job.
Beautiful.